So, good afternoon, all. I think my screen is clearly visible and I'm properly audible.
Yes.
So, okay. Thank you. Right. So, for discussion, there is a disclaimer from our side. First of all, welcome to all of you. Next is another episode of Bazaar Pe Charcha. And before starting today's session, this is a disclaimer from our side that whatever we are going to discuss in this particular webinar, please do not consider as a buy or sell recommendation. And all information, whatever going to discuss in this particular, please consider it as an educational purpose only. And we are not having any particular exposure in market in either in any particular stock or index. Okay. Now, let's now directly move to our market direction. So this is the tabular chart of overall market and current market sentiment and percentage over a period, percentage return over a period of time as per O'Neill methodology of market direction. So as per O'Neill methodology, if you see, almost all measures, our benchmark index Nifty 50 and Sensex, as well as other benchmark indices or other major sectoral indices actually are trending in either in confirmed uptrend or under pressure. Means it is not in correction. Okay, so either it is in confirmed uptrend or under pressure. If I talk about sector wise, so major sectoral index or this banking sector and IT sector, both are trending in confirmed uptrend. Financial sector, another part is comparatively is under pressure. Energy is in rally attempt. Likewise, metal in confirmed uptrend, and auto is in under pressure. So all this is a snapshot actually. And over here, if you see, there is a percentage return from various sectors. So if you see the table of last two, actually 6-month return and 12-month return. So over here you see in last 6 month market has clearly outperformed all, not only our benchmark index, but all sectoral indices. If you see in last 6 months has given a fabulous return. And if you check Nifty, it has already generated 15% return in last 6 months. And if I talk about which was the in between that, so banking sector is clearly banking and then metal was the clear lead in last 6 months. So both have given percentage return of almost 24-25% return, and likewise. But if you check in last 12 months, so there is a lag. There is a from Realty, then IT. In the there is some rally happened in last 3 months, but IT is still showing like negative return on 12-month basis. Okay. So move on chart to discuss current market direction. Currently, if we talk about yes.
Pawan, I think there are some network issues at your end. Your voice is breaking. Yatisha or Rahi, can you take over, please?
Yeah, please. Let me share my screen first. Okay, hope everyone can see my screen and my voice is audible.
Yes, it's clear now.
Okay, so this is a Nifty chart. So as Pawan was saying, Nifty, as per market direction, Nifty is in confirm uptrend. So there is no problem with the overall trend. So overall trend, even in the monthly, weekly, and daily chart, whatever the chart we select, it's trading at all-time high, and today especially. If you see the last closing prices on the monthly chart, So it is already given a monthly breakout on the monthly chart as well as on the weekly chart. So if you consider the closing basis also, it has given today, especially it has given a very good breakout above 18,500 for almost 18,500 level. So as of now, the trend is bullish. So there is no problem with that. And if we come back to the overall longer perspective, what we'll see is Nifty might head towards 19,000. It is going to be a pre-budget rally. It is going to be happening in the month of especially in the month of December and January. So we might expect a furthermore rally in the Nifty. So we might see 19,000, 19,500 levels in the month of December and January. Subject to on this downside support, currently it is placed around.
Am I audible?
Okay. I guess Pawan is back. No. Okay. So subject to 18,000, current support level is placed around 18,150. That is recent swing low. So that comes around 18,150. Also, if you see the breakout level which has happened here, there is a small consolidation which happened. So 18,000, 18,100 will be the ideal support level for Nifty. So the current strategy over here will be buy on dips. So if we see some kind of sideways consolidation which is happening in this range, especially in this range, so we can see a further uptrend. So unless it's trading above this level, so falling below this level, so our bias will turn negative. So we might see this trend line, which is somewhere around 200, 300 points from below, from the 18,000 level. So that we thought that we might see in the next coming session. So crucial level will be this one, 18,000, 18,100 will be the key support level. Let's go to banking sector. So banking sector is also compared to Nifty 50, it's trading at comfortably, it's outperforming the Nifty. So it's before Nifty has making a new high, Bank Nifty already has gave more than 2,000 points in after breakout. So if you consider the weekly and monthly chart also, it is very good. Very good. There is consecutively from last 3 weeks, it's making a higher high, higher low price formation on the weekly chart and as well as in the daily chart. So here also the overall bias is positive. So until it's trading above this breakout level, that is around 42,000 level. So there is no problem with Bank Nifty. Even same as Nifty, this will be considered as buy on dip strategy only. So once again, if there is a small pullback towards 42,000 level, one can buy the small stop loss and continue this rally towards 45,000 in the coming session. So this is regarding Bank Nifty. So we are bullish, and we might expect in the upcoming months 44,000, 45,000 levels in the Bank Nifty. And coming to the sector, Nifty Metal. So Nifty Metal, after when it is trading in the it is making some kind of there is a big cup formation, and also if you consider this formation as a inverted head and shoulder, so it has given a very good breakout over here, and after the breakout it has almost retraced more than 0.78%. So it's currently consolidated over here, and on the weekly chart, from last 2 weeks, last 3 weeks, after the breakout, it's trading sideways. So there is no problem with the Nifty Metal. If you see the other charts like Hindalco, JSW Steel, even both are doing good. And also government is considering the export duty ban, revoking that plan is also going on. So until the further notice has come, so it's better to wait and watch. So crucial level will be here 6,200, which is the breakout level. So this is a breakout level. So 6,200, 250 kind of breakout level, which is a crucial support level. So we are it is trading in still bullish, a bullish trend. It might cross this 6,800 level, and it might see 7,000 level in the upcoming months. So especially in the December, we might see it might touch its all-time high, that is 6,800. So subject to trading above 6,200. So this is regarding Nifty metal. And if we come to Nifty FMCG, so from last 1 month, I guess from last 1 month, it's from September and October, 2 months. So it's after it's trading consecutively in the sideways range. So it is making a small tight range over here in this broad zone, like sorry, in the range of 42,000 to 45,000 level. So it's making a kind of sideways pattern, but RSI also slightly has made a kind of sideways pattern also, and MACD is also on the negative side. So overall bias is positive until it's trading above this 42,000 level. So there is a there is a meanwhile consolidation after the long run. There is a small consolidation, which is quite normal in the bull run case. So there is no problem with the overall trend. So as per this, only it's trading above this, trading below this 45,000 and 42,000. It will continue to trade in sideways. So once again, once it crosses above trustable trading above 45,000, we might see 47,000, 48,000 in the upcoming months. So this is regarding Nifty FMCG. So Rahi will take care few other sectors.
1 minute, Rahi. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, actually today there is some connectivity issue, I think. So in short, there is a clear-cut bullish trend in Nifty base, and maybe it is ready to move in uncharted trajectory, and maybe we are expecting pre-budget rally, and in that particular pre-budget rally, market may move toward 19,000 kind of levels also. So bullish trend is there today. It has given another level of breakout above 18,400. Now let's see once it will cross pivot level, all-time high, that is 18,600. So maybe it is ready to move to 19,000, 19,100 level. Bank Nifty, it is clearly outperforming to overall market. There is no doubt, and maybe in next 1 or 2 months or couple of months, it will move about 45,000 to 45,500. Metal also is on the verge of breakout as per our study. Maybe 6,400, 6,500 is a critical level to watch. And in my opinion, once it will cross and hold about 64, 6,500 kind of level, so we will more bullish trend in metal also. As Yatisa has discussed about the export duty and everything. So once it will materialized on paper, then maybe that would be trigger. That would be trigger for another leg of rally in metal. So there is also some positive traction in metal. Now FMCG in short. So FMCG from the last few months, it is trending in sideways, but as such, there is no negativity. And anyway, FMCG always outperform, move actually, not perform, move a little bit in slow pace only. So as such, there is no negativity, but it is from the last 2-3 months, it is trending in sideways only. So in short, Nifty, Bank Nifty, metal is looking quite bullish, and FMCG is trending in sideways. Thank you. Please continue, right?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. So, Yatisha, please stop sharing your screen. Yeah, thanks. So, so this is the chart of IT, and I will be talking about Nifty IT, Auto, Nifty Pharma, Realty, and Energy. So, first let's talk about Nifty IT sector. So from past few weeks and Bazaar Pe Charcha, we have been saying that the index is on the verge of taking the recovery, and it has recovered well. Even in the last Bazaar Pe Charcha also, Yatisha or Pawan has mentioned about on the weekly chart also, the index has found double bottom price formation. So let's see how on the daily chart the index is behaving. So index has actually reversed its trend from 26th of September, and it is like trying to move upside slowly. And we have also said that index might retest its 200 DMA. So the data of today trading session is not updated here, but index has actually tried to catch its 200 DMA, which is it is 3.04% away. So if you look at Nifty index, so it is already it has gained 2.63, so just 1% away from 200 DMA. So the main point is the Nifty is Nifty, if Nifty reclaimed its 200 DMA, then we can expect some more like 500 to 600 points more gain on it, like 31,000 to 31,100 level. And if that 31,100 level is sustained, then we might expect 31,500 to 31,600 level in Nifty IT. Nifty Auto. So this is the daily chart of Nifty Auto, and we can see that index has actually tried to consolidate from 9th of November, I guess. Yeah. So from 9th of November, there has been some small consolidation, but the index has actually got support around its 100 DMA. So this is the 100 DMA. So at 100 DMA, the index has got its support, and from there, actually it is trying to move upside, and it is actually trading in that same range only. So I can say that if it's 100 DMA is breached, then we can expect that it might fall around 12,400. And once it is not breached, and if it is sustaining above that level, then 21 DMA is the resistance. And if that resistance is surpassed by this index, then aggressive traders might take a call on Nifty auto sectors. But a fresh breakout can be expected only if the index is actually moved above 13,550 to 13,600 level in Nifty auto. So next is Nifty Pharma. So Nifty Pharma is somehow similar to the Nifty auto only, because it is also trading in the consolidation phase from past 2 to 3 weeks, and index has actually tried to consolidate from 2nd of November, and it got support around its 100 DMA again. So from 100 DMA, if the index is trying to move upside, if you look at the daily chart itself, so actually index is trading below its 21 DMA by 1.8% and 50 DMA by 0.52%. So if the index is trading above its 21 DMA, which is placed around 13,100, so 13,150 to 13,200 can be the breakout level for the aggressive investors. And those who are looking for the fresh breakout in this, then 13,750 to 13,800 be the ideal breakout for this. Once the index break out above its pivot point, then fresh entry might be taken in this. And so far as its support is placed, so its support is placed immediate support is placed around its 100 DMA, which is placed around 12,750 to 12,800. And now Nifty Realty. So Nifty Realty is also trading in a sideways from past 2 weeks, we can say, and it has also reached its high, means the recent high at 454 on 9th of November, and from then it has actually tried to trade in a sideways. But again, from past three trading session, if you'll see, then it has actually formed 2 bearish candle back to back, and now again it has got placed support. It has placed around 100 DMA. From 100 DMA, it is trading near its support range, but it is still not out of it. It is actually trading in the consolidation phase only. So fresh breakout can only be considered once it is trading above its 450 to 460 in range, and the immediate support is placed for this is 430 or 425. Now Nifty Energy. So Nifty Energy also from past 2 weeks, it is trading in the consolidation phase, or we can say that in the sideways. That much, it is not so much negative, but the index has got placed its support around its 200 DMA, and 200 DMA is the level to watch. So once this index is breaching that 200 DMA, then obviously more negativity cannot be avoided in this. And the breakout for this is placed at 27,250 to 27,300. So once the breakout happens, then obviously that will be the ideal things to step into the Nifty energy sector. And the main reason of this sideways is the Reliance, which is the major component of this sector. Actually, Reliance has been trading in a sideways from past 2 weeks as well. But from past 2 days, we are seeing some resilience in Reliance, I guess. So that is the main reason of this sideways trading and consolidation in this index. Yes, Pawan, are you there? Yatisha?
Yes,
Okay.
right. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so
Yes.
one last is left, that is
So-
Nifty Media. So please take Nifty Media.
So can you please,
Again, voice breaking.
so as to from the last 2-3 months, almost 3-4 months, there is no any sign of very tight range, and still there is no.
I think your voice is not okay. So I think I will take it. Okay. So what Pawan was actually saying that Nifty Media is trading in a sideways with negative bias. And if you look at the monthly chart itself, then from past 4 months, it is trading with negative bias only. And if you look at the weekly chart also, so just last week it has tried to recover. Okay, and some, we can say that buying interest is visible in Nifty Media. But if you look at the daily chart, if you look at the daily chart from the past 3 days and including today also, so we can say that from past 4 days, the index from the lower level, we are actually index is witnessing buying interest. So the main thing is like whether index is actually trying to retest the 200 DMA, or the index is actually it will be like sustain and trade above its 200 DMA. But when to enter in this, that is the main point. So we have seen that the consolidation has started after hitting its recent high, which is placed around 2,119.45, and from then it has actually tried to consolidate. And once this, so the entry point will be, or the pivot point for this is like, if the index has surpassed its resistance level, that is placed around 2,120, we can say. So to be more precise, if we will take 2,150 to enter in this space, and if we can buy the media stock, that will be the okay. But we need to wait and watch for this one, because as of now it is still trading below its all key moving averages. Yeah. So now I think we will open for the question and answer round.
Rahi, yeah, we'll start the question answer.
Yeah,
First question is from
so many questions has come.
L&T.
L&T.
Yeah, last one.
Okay, we need to minimize it. So the index is already broke out. Sorry, the stock is already broke out, and it is trading above its pivot point, but it is still in the buying range, because we can see here that it is just 3% away from its pivot point. So the index is overall, the overall stock is in the bullish trend, and there is no sign of weakness as such. So I think if anyone who wants to enter in this, then I think they can take their call. Yatisha, what is next?
Next one is 1 second.
Okay, I will also see this one.
West Coast paper.
West Coast.
Yeah, recently MSI has been added yesterday, I guess.
MSI has added.
Yes, West Coast paper.
Okay, so yeah, see, this is also a breakout, and breakout is like just yesterday only the stock has broke out, and it is just away 1% away from the pivot level. And if you look at the volume, it is above average volume. So if any stock which is breaking out on above average volume, that is actually a strong sign. And so far as entry is there, I think there is enough room to enter now, enough space, like it is just 1% away from the pivot level, and just it has one day breakout stock, old breakout stock. So I think it is okay, and stock is looking bullish, and there is no sign of weakness also, and it is trading above its all key moving averages. So I think it is good stock to enter. Next, Atisha.
GMM Pfaudler.
Okay, GMM.
Yeah.
Okay. GMM Pfaudler is trading in a sideways, and actually it is trying to, it is actually trading in the sideways pattern, or the stock has actually tried to consolidate from 2110 after hitting its the recent high that was on 6th of September, and it has started behaving in sideways, and then we have seen the correction phase. Now it is trading in the sideways as well. So one thing is like it is trading above its all key moving average. That is the catch. And if it is if you look at the nearest one, like 50 DMA and 21 DMA, both are placed nearby only. 50 DMA is like 2.38%, and 21 DMA is like 2.30%. So once you want to take an aggressive call on this, then they might take 1880 or 1870 as a stop loss, and with that stop loss they can enter it. But those who are looking for the breakout, then I think still there is a need to wait for this, because it is 9% to the pivot now. So, and the pivot level is placed at 2110. So once the breakout happens, then obviously that will be the place to enter. But those who want to take the aggressive call, and with the stop loss of 1870, they can enter here. Or to be more precise, we can take the low here like 1880 or 1810 also. Next.
Next one is Panama Petro.
Panama Petrochem. So Panama Petrochem is looking good, and there is no weakness as such. Stock has also tried to broke out on 21st of November, just 2 or 3 days back. But after that, what has happened, that it has started trading in the sideways. But still, we cannot say that it is like failed breakout, because the move of last 3 days is not so bad. It is actually trading in a very tight side range, we can say. So I think from past 3 days, if we analyze it, then we need to wait for one more or two trading session so that we can see the move. And obviously the once the pivot level is placed at 359.60, so we can say that 360. So 360 or 61 would be the ideal point to enter for this.
Next one is Maruti. And then Siemens.
Okay. So Maruti has it has hit the high recently on 31st of October, and from past 4 weeks, we can say, because almost we are end up with this week as well. So from past 3 to 4 weeks, it is trading in the consolidation phase. But what has happened here in Maruti, like it is actually got support around its 100 DMA, and from past 5 days, we can say that it is trading at its support level. But the thing is 9,140 where 21 DMA is placed, which might act as a resistance. So once this resistance is surpassed, so let's say like 9,150 to 9,160 would be the ideal point to enter here. And once those who want to take the aggressive call, then they might place a very tight stop loss in this, and they can go with a stop loss of 8,800 in this one.
Next one is Siemens.
So same case, Sima also, it has actually hit high here, and then it has actually tried to, profit booking has happened, and it has fallen till 100 EMA. Again, there is like upside move which has happened in the Simon, and again it has hit high here, and again there is a consolidation phase. But now the main thing is the support was placed here is here at 2672. So after that support level, the index is actually trying to move upside, but it is just 1 day trading session. So it is really hard to tell, or it is really hard to analyze with just 1 day move. So I think we know you need to wait and watch for this, and you might take a call if you want to take aggressive call at 2890 or 2900. But the actually main pivot point for this is placed at 31. Means it is placed at 3138. So 3100 for to do the ideal pivot level to enter this stock.
So let me take a few queries then.
Yeah, please.
Okay. So there is a query regarding mid cap and small cap. So I'll take a mid cap 100 and small cap 100 as an example. So largely in line with what we see from last 2 months actually. Nifty and Sensex both are making new highs, but broader market is still struggling. If you see the Nifty mid cap chart, it still has to cross that its previous high. But it's still struggling. If you see Nifty, it's rising up, but mid cap is falling down in the last recent days, and it's going to be a very challenging situation where if you consider all the except Nifty 50, all the stocks are going down. Also, if you observe the accumulation distribution advance and decline ratio, it is quite down from the last previous high. If when we saw the when we observed the charts from the in the near October highs advance decline and compared to the recent September October advance decline, it's quite it's near bottom. So that is a basically broader market did not participate largely with the broader in Nifty 50. So mid cap is still trading in sideways range. So but a crucial level will be this 31,700. So there is a small breakout over here. It's still it's making a pattern trading sideways. So we might see once it breaks out above 31,800 700 level. So we might see this level, that is 32,300 level. So which is also it made a here top around that level. So that is a level we are seeing in the Nifty mid cap. So it is going to be a very big hurdle for Nifty mid cap. So until it's trading above in this range, so it is going to be a very tough days. We might see some volatility in the broader markets. And if you on the downside, this upward sloping trend line with the crucial support level that is comes around a 30,800 level. So that will be the crucial support level for Nifty mid cap. So when we come to small cap, that is also trading in a sideways range, very narrow sideways range. So almost it's if we consider the weekly chart, so it's almost this is a 50-day moving average. So it's trading the slope of the moving average is also coming to the flat. So 100 DMA and 50 week moving average is coming to flat. So once it breaks out above 9,900, 10,000 level, so that time we might see some upside in the small cap. Only if you see observe the only PSC stocks, PSC related stocks, railway related stocks, and recently from last 2 days, fertilizer stocks has been come back to the picture. So if you observe the our PPT, so we have list down the sectors to watch out for next month actually. Yesterday only these fertilizer stocks have been very good. Has even RCF, Chambal Fertilizer, NFL, all have given a very good breakout. And also on the disclaimer side, we have added SPIC in our portfolio. So we watch out for these fertilizer stock. It's already has gone up like 3-4% from the actual buy level. So whenever if there is a small pullback towards the breakout level, one can look for adding more to the portfolio in the fertilizer sector. So this is regarding small cap and mid cap. So on the small cap, this is 9,500 will be the crucial downside level. Until it's trading in this range, it's quite difficult to say which side it's going to be breakout. So better to wait and watch. 10,000 on the upside and 9,500 on the downside. Next, we'll come back to the query section. So there is a lot of query. Okay, JB Chemical, Pharma, VBL, Maharastra Scooter. So so JB Chemical Pharma has already given a very good breakout over here on the 17th of November. So it has given a very good breakout. After the breakout, it has retested that breakout level also. So from yesterday and today's breakout level, it has given a very good support. It has given a very good support also from that level, and today it has bounced back from that level. So it's a very good chart. So there is no problem with the overall sentiment of this bias is strong. So there is no problem with the stock. One can look for a good upside in the JB Chemical. So buying volume is also picking up, but on the downside, there is a slight 50 DM is quite near. So ideal stop loss will be, first stop loss will be 50 DMA. So once it breaks below that, so once again it will come back to 18,890. So this is the next support level for JB Chemical. So bias is still positive in this stock. So it might head towards 2,200 level kind of in the coming days. And next one is VBL. So VBL is already have gone up high, and from last 2 months it's trading in sideways range. So these are kind of investor friendly stocks. So one can buy and hold this stock for long term. So there is no trend change in the VBL. So from buy point of view, from this level, one can keep 1,070, which is somewhere around 100 rupees stop loss from the current level. So one can keep a close watch on this. So sustainable closing above this 1,200 level, uptrend likely to continue. So until it's trading above 50 DMA. So 1,080, below 1,080 will be the ideal stop loss in VBL. Maharashtra Scooter. So after the very good run, stock has consolidating a bit. So overall trend is positive. It's bounced from 50 DMA also. So once it given a sustainable trading above this decent high, that is 5,500 level. 1 second. So it's already trading in a very good uncharted territory. So there is no problem with the stock. So once it crosses this 5,500 level, so whenever it's going up and slightly lower volume on the downside. So overall trend is positive in this stock. With one can keep us tight stop loss in this range. So this is a stop loss for ideal stop loss for Maharashtra Scooter. So closing below this level will be the it might head towards it might retest this 46,000 level. So there will be a sharp fallback. So one can look for the this level for the stop loss. And JSW Steel. So today it has given a very good breakout. Over here, the point of concern will be this this gap down area. If you observe this gap down area, that will be the point of concern on the upside. So sustainable trading, once gaps are filled, so there is a huge resistance zone is created over here from from May, actually May 2021. So there is a huge supply zone we might expect in this JSW steel. So anyways, if you observe the last recent trading data, it has given a very good breakout actually today on the closing basis. So it might retest 770 levels in the coming days. So one can keep a swing low as a stop loss that is comes around 690. So stop loss of 690 and ride this rally towards a 770 kind of level.
Okay, Yatisha, I'm taking some.
Okay.
So IRCTC. So IRCTC, it has actually broke out on this date, and then it has tried to trade in a sideways. So from past 2 weeks, the stock is trading in the sideways, and we can say that it has actually there is some profit booking at higher level. Means high level means after 774.90 there has been some profit booking, but the index has actually got support around its 200 DMA. But that 200 DMA is also not, it is not so high. It is just 2% away from this level. So it might fall, or because 100 DMA is also placed at 5%. And looking at this past 2 weeks of the pattern, it is very hard to say that whether the index will try to show resilience on some buying interest. It might move down as well. So for this, we need to wait for 1 or 2 days, or we need to wait until unless the stock is reclaiming is 21 DMA. So 21 DMA is placed at 739. So you can take a fresh call at 745 or 750. But actually ideal pivot is placed at 774. But if you want to enter that, then 21 DMA reclamation is also good to enter here. Then Adani port, I guess. I think Adani port only, no? Okay, Adani port only. So the stock is trading in a sideways from past 1 week, or we can say that 6 to 7 days, and the pivot is placed just 1% away from this. So for entering in this space, you need to wait for the stocks to break out, and the pivot level we can see here that is placed at 916. So once the index is trading above, or it is surpassing that level like 916, then that will be the ideal point to enter in this stock. As of now, because it is trading in a sideways and it is like try to fall from past 1 week slowly, it might fall further from here, or if not, then we need to wait for the breakout. So it is just 4% away from this level, and which is placed at 916. So you might enter at 918 or 920 if it is holding above that. Yatisha, next is HAL.
Yeah, HAL.
So the stock has actually broke out, and there is no sign of weakness. It is trading on its all key moving averages, and it is trading in uncharted territory as well. So I think, and if you look at the pivot level, which is just only 3% away from there, so only so I think you can enter still, because there is enough room, because we generally used to avoid those pivot stock which has already gained more than 5% to 6%. So it has only gained like only 3%. So I think you can enter still.
Canara Bank.
Canara Bank it's trading in uncharted territory. It is trading in the bullish trend. There is no sign of weakness. And if you look at the breakout and when it has broke out from the consolidation phase on here, I think on 25th of October, actually it is trying to soar higher only. And if you look at the volume itself, the entire sector is actually doing good in this. So I think now the point is whether you should enter now or not. That is the point, because your stop loss will be deeper, and it looks like I cannot say that it is extended, but there is no sign of weakness as such in Canara Bank.
Next one is GNFC.
GNFC is trading with negative bias, okay, and it is trading below its all key moving averages. And I would generally say not to enter now, because you never know that it might fall further from here. But the past, if you look at past 3 trading session, I mean past trading session here, when it has gained, and the volume was actually good, and it has actually more than above average volume. So that is actually a nice signal. But again, it has actually traded in sideways with negative bias today, and that volume was also above average volume. So the stock is looking currently volatile, and that is main concern. So if you want to enter in this stock, then I think you need to wait for another another trading session, some few weeks or some few days of trading session. At least it has to declare it some of the all these moving averages as well, because if it is trading below this moving average only, then it is not looking that strong, and as of now it is looking weak only. So yeah.
Next one is Mass Financial.
Max Financial.
MAS, MAS.
So Mass Financial is also trading with sideways pattern, and it is actually trading at its support, which is placed around its 21 DMA. Fresh breakout is placed at 937. So you need to enter at 940 if you're looking for fresh breakout in this.
Can you take logistics stocks?
Yeah.
Allcargo.
Allcargo, okay.
Yeah. I think it's a part of module 4.
It has lost actually. Yeah. So Allcargo is actually still trading where in the in Allcargo it has already here, I think, yeah, on 11th of November it has already given the breakout, and after that actually it is trading in the sideways, and there is no sign of weakness in Allcargo as of now. So I think yeah, and if you look at the percentage again from the pivot level, it is just only 3%. So I think still you can enter in Allcargo because there is no sign of weakness as such. Yatisha, would you like to take some questions?
Yes.
Stocks? Yeah, please take.
So there is only Allcargo, and if you see Bluedart, these are the logistics stocks which has given after. This is because largely in line, because post earnings, even delivery, Bluedart has given a negative guidance over the next for the next year. Basically, largely in line with as a part of recession, there is kind of slowdown in the consumption part. So these are the logistics firms will going to be affected in the next quarter. So that's the reason the stock has already discounted the future. So that's why we have seen the large downfall in the Bluedart and recently delivery also. So these are the recent breakdown in the logistics stocks. Allcargo, it's quite positive as of now. This growth revenue has been wonderful. If you read the MSI edition notes, you'll clearly understand the why this stock is exceptional. So until it's trading above this 443 breakout level, there is no problem. So 50 DMA also plays around 422. So until it's trading above, right now it's sideways range, so there is no problem with that. So just wait for the how it stock moves. So there is no negative sentiment in the Allcargo as of next one is Infi and TCS. So both Infi, so both Nifty and today, especially IT and IT stocks have been given a very good breakout. So today, if you see this large gap down area, so it was trading in that range from last April onwards. So today it has given a breakout above this level, and next hurdle will be 1730 level for Infosys. So those who on the intraday, one can go with the 1565 kind of stop loss and ride this rally towards 1730 kind of target for in the Nifty Infosys. Similarly in HCL, I think TCS. So largely in line with this, it has already given a breakout over here. If you mark a trend line, it has already given a breakout over here, and it has tested that 100 DMA once a brief break of trend moving trend line, and it has bounced back sharply from that level, and today it has also retaken its larger moving average 200 DMA, this black line. So some trend change is happening in the Nifty IT sector. Even HCL Tech also it's even on the verge of breakout, downward sloping. So largely IT stocks has been came to flavor from today. So we'll see how it goes from here onwards. And the next one is Apollo Hospital. So today, today only it has given a very good breakout from this sideways consolidation range. So from this, it has given a very good breakout, and the ideal stop loss will be somewhere around this level. So 200 DMA, 4200 will be the a little bit deeper stop loss. So because from last 3 days, it is consecutively making 3 bullish candles. So ideal price will be buy price will be somewhere around anything above 4600. So it has given a very good breakout today, and it might head towards 5400 level in the coming days. So until it's trading above this first will be the breakout level, that is 4600, and the next support place around 4300 level. So that will be the ideal stop loss for Apollo Hospital. And next one is Tata Power. So
am I audible now?
Yeah.
Okay, please continue, Atisha. So
Okay.
No.
So Tata Power, it's from last October, it's and this till this November, it's trading in large consolidation range. So there is no trend. Either it is neither it is positive nor negative. So but in this case, what generally we can do is just if you are holding in the portfolio, one can exit from that. One can exit, and better to go for opt for other, and put an alert where the stock price is it's closing above 250 kind of level, 250, 240, 250 kind of level. So once it crosses that level, one can see how the risk reward ratio sits, and trade accordingly. So until then, there is no view in this Tata Power. Any
So
other?
maybe positivity. One thing I would like to add from my side, that maybe positivity will return in Tata Motor once it will cross level of 232. So first is 232, and then next once it will cross that, as Atisha has discussed. So once it will cross 232, the next target would be around 350, 45 to 50. And once it will cross 340, 45, then 45 to 50, I can say that it will enter into fresh bull trend. But as such, there is no negativity. There is no positive trend. It is still trending in sideways from the so many months. And this particular and analyzing this chart, I would like to comment one thing, that this particular stock is giving a lot of opportunities for option writers, actually, those whomsoever are writing option, call and put, because from the last so many months it is trending in sideways only. So writers always generally generate good money in such type of market. This is just out of talk. Please do not take my comment as on serious note, actually, because we never give any recommendation regarding options and futures. Okay.
So
Any
next,
question, Yati sir? Can
yeah.
I?
Sorry?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Can I continue?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, sure, you can.
So can you share chart? So
Yeah,
I
I
just
shared the Cochin Shipyard.
Cochin.
Yeah.
1 minute. So Cochin Shipyard, if you see, check almost after I can say Cochin Shipyard after almost 3-4 years of a downtrend or sideways trend, I can say on long-term chart, it has a clear-cut breakout in the month of August, last week of August, and afterward stock is almost gained almost 100%. I can say there was a breakout level around 350, 360, and now stock moved into around and 675, 680, and now currently trading around 650 kind of level. So in short, I think it is clearly an uptrend, and I think uptrend will resume further after a pause. Once it will cross level of 680, below 680 it will remain traded in sideways, and once it will cross 680, then most probably it will resume uptrend. If I talk about long-term point of view, the momentum are very strong. There is no problem as such. So maybe after a few weeks of consolidation, stock will once again resume upside rally. So looking attractive, but level is 680 to go for fresh to create fresh long position in this.
CAMS.
Next,
CAMS.
CAMS, CAMS. So CAMS as such, see from the last 6-7 months, there is no action. I can say it is trending in very tight range. First thing. Another thing is that meanwhile, it is trending below all key moving averages. If you see the slope of all key moving averages, 50, 100, and 200, slope is not that much convenience. So timing, I would not suggest to take any few positions, but once it will cross 200 DMA at least, which is currently placed around 2500 kind of levels, then only I would suggest to start observing this stock. So as such, there is no any sign to take fresh entry. So I would like to suggest avoid time being actually this stock CAMS.
Next one is Polyplex.
Polyplex. So Polyplex, this particular stock is already trending below all key moving averages. After in last, even though after it formed a base bottom around 680, 1700 kind of level, and now showing some positive, and it has reclaimed, not reclaimed, but it tried to touch actually 50 DMA in last 3-4 trading session. But as such, after considering overall trend in this particular stock, meanwhile there is no sign to take fresh position. But yes, this maybe after when analyzing this weekly chart, it may take support around this particular range, and once it will reclaim at least 50 DMA, which is currently placed around 1865. So maybe it would be ready to move toward 2000 kind of levels. So I'm not denying that it will move. It may move toward once it will reclaim 50 DMA. But as such momentum, after considering momentum and multi-time frame analysis, this particular stock is not looking attractive. But at the same time, 200 kind of move, 200 rupees kind of move may happen. That possibilities are there.
Next one is Max Health.
Max Health. So Max Health, last month it has given breakout, but unfortunately now it has entered into sideways. So maybe once it will cross from now onward, actually, once it will cross 455, I can say 55 to 60, then only I would suggest to take fresh entry in this. So this range 455 to 460 is a critical level to turn more bullish. Once it will cross, then I can say that it will resume fresh uptrend. So just wait for that. One can set a alert for in that particular range, and once it will give breakout, so maybe it would be ready to move toward further in upward direction. And in such case, I would say target may be around in such case target would be around 120, 120. and 4. So maybe next target would be around 520, 525 kind of level once it will cross. So I can say that once it will cross 455 kind of 460 kind of level. So 10 to 12 or 15, 10 to 15% kind of move may happen in this max health. Otherwise, it will remain traded in sideways.
Okay. There is Valiant Enterprises. I think today or yesterday they have added Valiant Enterprises.
Welcome.
Welspun.
Welcome. Yeah, Welspun. Welspun Enterprises.
147, nah?
Yeah.
I think MSI have added today this stock, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, you're right.
Huh? Welcome, they have added Welcome or other stock?
No, Valiant only. Yeah, this one.
Valiant. So today it has given pivot breakout as per O'Neill methodology. Multi-time frame are technically also suggest a clear-cut bull trend. So maybe slowly and gradually, this particular stock will move toward 175 or 180 kind of level. So overall trend is positive. Stage is set for another, I can say 20% kind of move. So maybe it would be ready. It is ready to move toward looking attractive actually.
There is Circa Paints.
Sorry?
Circa Paints.
Circa Paints. Have we checked market cap of this stock?
Yeah, it is more than 1,000, around 2,000.
Okay. So trend is positive, technical trend, and momentum are also very strong on monthly chart, weekly chart, or daily chart. So as such, there is no negative, and I can say there was a breakout happened after almost December to almost 9-10 months of consolidation. Almost 10 months of consolidation. There is a breakout happened around 640, 650. And now it is trading around 770, 700 rupees, 710 rupees. So maybe it would be ready to move toward or move further in upward direction, looking attractive actually, looking bullish. One can follow buy on dip strategy around in this particular stock around 600, 70, 80 with the stop loss of 5. Stop loss would be quite deeper. So in such case, I would suggest one can follow buy on dip strategy around 650 with the stop loss of 580 in this particular stock. Yeah, and if someone would like to ride this current ongoing rally, so one can take position in this particular stock with stop loss of 21 DMA, which is currently placed around 647. But I would suggest a little bit deeper stop loss around 630 in this stock.
Okay. Next one is La Opala. Last week.
La Opala.
Yeah.
Sideways sideways from the last 2-3 weeks, but overall trend is positive. And there is a level I would like to share with you. That range is around 330. Sorry, not 330. 425. Sorry, 425. So what I am expecting that once it will cross and hold above 425, then I can say that it will this momentum will increase further. And in such case, it may gain toward approximately around 500, 520 kind of levels. So maybe 625 for 600. Sorry, 425 will turn key level in this. Above that, I can say more bullish trend in this particular stock.
Next one is IOB and Union Bank. 2 years.
IOB, all government banks, all PSU banks are really doing good. IOB is comparatively doing good. So I can say this current trend may be will remain intact. And I would suggest follow buy on dip strategy. From the last 2 days, there is some correction. Suppose stock fall further to a 21 DMA like that, 21 EMA, then one can take entry for 50 DMA. So one can follow buy on dip strategy in all PSU banks to add in their portfolio from mid to long term perspective. So all PSU banks are in short is looking quite attractive, not only IOB.
Union Bank right now, whether it is a good buy or opportunity.
See, if it is good buy, no doubt at all. I am consistently commenting from the last 2 months. Now it is almost almost 75, almost currently trading around 78. So maybe it is ready to move toward 95 to 100 rupee. Only problem is that if someone wants to take fresh entry at this particular level to manage their stop loss. So I would not like to comment anything like that. But I'm trying to what I'm trying to say, that I'm leaving it on you actually, on trader, that if you are able to manage the stop loss and manage the risk in downside, still there is a room toward 95 to 100 rupees.
Next one is riding term.
Reddington bullish overall. Now it has given breakout actually. Today only it has given some very good breakout. And few days back also it has given breakout. So maybe it is ready to move further in upward direction. And this current month breakout is almost happening after almost 13-14 months of consolidation or sideways trend with negative bias. So maybe it will resume uptrend and it is ready to move further in upward direction. Maybe it may touch 200, then 200. The next target would be 225 also.
Okay.
Looking attractive.
Okay, so that is regarding Reddington. I think
Let's take last couple of query, then we will wrap up this session. Any query is there?
looking for a major stocks, but Ace, I think we have missed.
Yes. So I think in last Bazaar Pe Charcha also I have a comment and some positive comment. I would like to reiterate same comment. And trend is positive. So from long term perspective, if I talk about short term, so there is some sideways action happening now. But overall trend from long term perspective is quite positive. Suppose it will take, it is still holding about 50 DMA and 21 DMA. So maybe I would suggest follow buy on dip strategy in this particular stock. Meanwhile, from the last 2 weeks, there is some trend, a momentum deterioration. So maybe it will remain traded in sideways further for another couple of weeks. Then once again, it will resume trend uptrend. Overall trend is positive from mid to long term perspective. In short term, it is in sideways.
Okay.
Last query.
There is IEX. Sorry,
Indian Energy.
there is IEX and Bajaj Twins are there.
Okay, so IEX, as such, there is no trend. There is a trendless trend currently trading below all key moving averages with negative bias. I would suggest to wait and watch for take fresh entry. So just wait and watch in this particular stock. There is no sign actually in IEX. And next one is Bajaj Finserv.
Bajaj Finserv and
Bajaj Finserv. So Bajaj Finserv is also trending in sideways, and now it has approached to key support level. That key support level is 1620. Suppose it will breach 1620. So maybe it will fall further another 5-6% toward 1550. So 1620 is a critical level. Falling below that, next target would be around in downside 1550. So just wait and watch like that. Meanwhile, it is not giving any indication to buy.
okay.
Okay.
So there is a quite
sorry. First of all, I'm extremely sorry from my side because of today there's some internet connectivity issue. Otherwise, I think Yatisa and Rai was there and they have managed well. So thank you, Rai and Yatisa, and thanks to all of our audience or participants. Thanks for joining this session. Let's connect in next Bazaar Pe Charcha. Thank you. Thanks to all of you.